Veronica Vance. Coming up, we head downtown for the Somerset Collection City Loft. We experience the magic of the wild lights at the zoo, and then we check out the gorgeous architecture of some downtown Detroit cathedrals, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
Would you just look how beautiful Detroit is for the holidays? We've got Caris Marsh's Park all lit up with the tree and the ice skating. Got all kinds of shopping along Woodward Avenue. But earlier today, I got to do a little shopping at the Somerset Collection City Loft, and it's right here inside the First National Building. Come on. Wow, well here I am inside City Loft, and it's great that they've kind of kept that loft feeling with the whole place. It's really big, and right off the bat I see Saks Fifth Avenue, I see Pottery Barn, Eddie Bauer accessories. Can't wait to start shopping. It smells nice. Nice and cozy.
We thought, let's take Somerset Collection to Detroit. And now we're actually in this beautiful space for a whole month.
So you brought some upscale elite shops, correct?
We have everything we like to say, from the Gap to Gucci. We have Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and we have the icing and Pottery Barn Kids. We even have Rocky Mountain Chocolate, Ralph Lauren, Tapper's Jewelry. We have more than 40 merchants that are rotating this holiday season. The merchants at Somerset love being in Detroit.
It's a great space, and it's what covers 6,000 square feet?
6,000 square feet. It's our largest space, and actually everyone says it reminds them of an old-fashioned department store.
Can you just give me a taste of some items we might find?
Well, we love Bare Minerals. It's probably the best makeup you can get right now.
Well, if you're a spokesperson, you are flawless.
Thank you. What's really fun is a lot of the gals that work here are coming in and asking for a little touch-up before they go out for the evening. And Angelica and her team have been gracious enough to do that. It's very difficult to walk away without buying something. Amazing lip gloss, great gift ideas. We're also very excited to have Thomas Pink here. I mean, one of the coolest things you can do for a gift this year is get cool socks. But Thomas Pink is known for their shirts. And the night we were setting up, actually, two gentlemen from London, England, were looking for a place to buy a shirt. They stopped into the lobby, and the team there said, you know, they're setting up, they might have something. They came in and bought 4 shirts and 2 neckties. They were so happy. They said nothing stops Detroit from pleasing people.
Oh, what a nice story.
And then we're also very excited to have Tapper's Jewelry. They have the largest selection of Alex and Ani bracelets, which are the hottest bracelet you can buy right now. So to have this in Detroit being sold right now, it's just been a really exciting project for us.
It's a pen. It's got 4 scales. It's got a bubble level right there.
Oh my.
It's got a stylus on top, and when you unscrew the cap, there's 2 screwdrivers. You can go anywhere, explore anything with this.
We cannot keep them in stock. Mike had to come down today and bring us a
more?
larger supply.
So then you've got a plethora of Gucci.
Great handbags. We've got Gucci, Louis Vuitton, LK Bennett, Ralph Lauren, the Ricky bag.
So then this area is sort of like the home collection area, right?
Great for gift giving. There is nothing like getting peppermint bark as a Christmas gift from Williams-Sonoma. We actually keep running out of these. It's a glove with a little flask in it, so no one knows you have a little
be discreet.
A little peppermint schnapps in there.
Well, Linda, thank you so much for a tour, but you know I can't be here and not shop, right?
Please enjoy. Let us know if you need help carrying anything.
Okay.
Thanks, Veronica.
Thank you. And if you're looking for something for yourself, they've got a great selection of dresses for the new year or for the holidays. The wrap bracelets are so pretty. All those crystals in there. And Vicki, you really know a lot about the Detroit shop.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me about this great stuff.
Well, the Detroit shop has everything Detroit. We have Saunders, Fago, Better Made chips.
The tin, this is
Yes,
so
and that only comes out during the holidays.
just a
So
holiday
it's
tin.
milk
How
chocolate,
nice.
dark chocolate pretzels, and potato chips. New to us is Buddies as well. Iconic. We like iconic Detroit things. And we have the peanuts, and we always have them lions and tigers for the games. Makes great stocking stuffers, all
sure.
kind year stuff. And then we also have our famous Better Made licorice that flies out of the store like crazy.
Oh,
and this
You've
is
had that.
Yes, we have that. Made in Detroit brand in our clothing, our t-shirts. We also have great books. 100% of our proceeds go to charity.
Well, Vicki, thank you so much.
Oh,
I'm going to
my
get back to
pleasure.
my shopping.
Okay, we love that.
David, now you are one of the designers for the Detroit shop, right? And I hear you've got a great story.
Yeah, well, we're just so honored to be a part this year. We're not officially a part of the Detroit shop, but they let us tag along. And so we have a cause-based fashion brand called Merit. And our premise is to sell clothes that help kids get to college. And we donate 20% of every single purchase to build a tuition fund for 20 Detroit students that we work with on a daily basis in the city. We'll feel that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
That's a nice. Is that cotton?
That's actually viscose.
Viscose. Oh, it feels very
yeah,
nice.
but a number of different fabrics that we use, but it's all going to be comfortable.
And Pottery Barn has a big area here. Around the corner, we've got Pottery Barn Kids. And you come around here, all these great blankets that you see everywhere. They're just so beautiful in this big bag and all these gorgeous jewelry boxes. And Lily Pulitzer's got a fun display here of all these colorful accessories, great gift ideas, or great things for yourself. Well, I love this space of Eddie Bauer. They've got these great coats, nice link to keep you warm, and they've got a good selection of men's clothing back here. So another part of this Somerset City Loft is Santa's Wonderland. What a nice welcome. Wow, like a candy shop for kids, only it's shopping for kids.
Kids come and they can give a $5 donation and we let them in and they can come and shop for gifts for family and friend. They get 5 items. All of the donations that they get are given to the Children's Tumor Foundation.
Oh,
So-
how special.
Right,
All of the money then.
All of the donations are given to the Children's Tumor Foundation. We have items for dads, moms, grandmas, grandpas, cousins, dogs even.
So what's really neat is that for the holidays, the Somerset Collection has carried on that winter wonderland feel across the street right here in Cadillac Square with this igloo full of decorated snowman models, or I guess snow women. Taking a walk through here, every snowman is decorated so applicable.
Right. It really allowed each store to kind of, put their own image or their own thought or what they wanted to represent. So I think it's really fantastic. Gives you a wide span of what, I think Somerset's all about or what the stores have to offer.
The Somerset Collection City Loft is so convenient to do your holiday shopping. If you live here, it's great to have it downtown. If you work here, it's nearby. And if you don't live here, you get to come down here and experience all of downtown. getting jazzed up for the holidays during Wild Lights at the Zoo, and it's your chance to see the Detroit Zoo in a whole new light.
Windows were blue and the night was blue. It's Christmas Eve on Woodward Avenue.
You know, you may have been to the zoo before, but you've never seen it quite like this. Surrounded by all these beautiful lights. We've got a light show going on in the building over there. There's music piping throughout. It's just like walking in a magical winter wonderland.
Last minute shoppers with shopping to do.
We have 5 million lights. It's quite spectacular. You know, we normally have about 3,000 animals here, so once we turn on the switch, we'll have 3,110, because 110 animals will be illuminated and sparkle and all sorts of special effects, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And then there are lots of other things beyond just the lights. One of the things is that, and this is free with your admission to Wild Lights, you'll be able to see the Wildlife Photographer of the Year exhibition. This comes from England. It is the most prestigious wildlife photography competition in the world, and this is the US premiere. It's absolutely amazing photography. So that's in the Ford Center. We also have a wonderful special show exclusively during Wild Lights, a Polar Express 3D, 4D show in our Ford Education Center. There's ice carving. There are 2 s'more stations for those of us with a sweet tooth.
So how long is it approximately?
Well, it depends on whether you walk slowly or quickly, but, you know, it's a little over half a mile to do the loop. So, you know, just tons of fun, and we've already got a huge crowd waiting to break through the front gates, so we're excited.
All right, well, I'm excited too. I want to thank you so much, Ron.
Thank you.
Walk along the path here. It's about a half-mile loop, and you get to kind of get off the beaten path a little bit, get kind of close up. Lots of great opportunities for pictures. Okay, so come with me, because what I'm about to experience is getting lots of oohs and ahs from everyone. It's a tunnel of lights, and who doesn't like to walk through a tunnel and be immersed in all the holiday lights? It's beautiful walking through here. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? So there are little side adventures along the way. Of course, behind me, we've got some ice carving going on. You can watch him create his masterpiece with a chainsaw. Exciting. So where else but at the Detroit Zoo? You don't always think butterflies and holidays, but remember, they've got the butterfly exhibit. And behind me, it looks like they let them all out. What do you guys think about Wild Lights at the zoo?
Well, I particularly enjoyed it because my granddaughter Kendall danced with the Mary Grove dancers, so she was on stage.
Oh, you were so good!
Thank you.
We're lucky to be out here for opening night to watch you.
Yes.
So what do you think walking through?
The lights are fabulous.
Beautiful.
Just fabulous.
Magnificent.
Yeah, you guys are all like
Awesome.
magical words. That's the thing. The magic of the zoo.
If you think about the volunteers that did all this work, the hours they put in to do that, that's what I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of time and a lot of work to get this done, and they did an excellent job.
Would you recommend that other people come check it out?
Oh, of course. I think all the state of Michigan and the surrounding tri-state areas should come, because this is really fabulous and gorgeous.
And amazing.
Absolutely, yes,
well
absolutely.
said. I think I found one of my favorite light displays. Behind me, the tree that's raining lights. So this is pretty mesmerizing behind me, the spinning globe that keeps changing. It says Wild Lights and then a Detroit Zoo. Quite interesting and fun to watch. And of course, one of the great things about the Detroit Zoo is their carousel, which is operating during Wild Lights at the zoo. You go on and they got a big variety of different animals. Your traditional horse, but then everything from frogs to bats to eagles. We've got a little fire pit here going. You can go over to the s'more station, get a kit, and then come make some great family memories like everybody here is doing. Roasting the marshmallows over the fire.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for your marshmallows?
Yes.
Yeah, that got a smile.
This is amazing. We've never been here before. It's our first time, so it's really cool.
Would you come back?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What do you think, child's perspective?
This is amazing, and I especially like the wolf over there. I like all the way they made the animals.
So I really like the color scheme of the lights they chose down here at the Arctic Circle by where the polar bear exhibit would be, and they've kind of turned the whole entrance into a forest of beautiful lights. So tell me, what do you think about wild lights at the zoo?
I like it.
You like it? What's been your favorite display so far?
Over there, that crying one.
That was my favorite too. You mean the one that's like crying the raindrops? I love that one. She's got good taste. So what a great event to add to your list of holiday traditions. So bundle up and come check out the over 5 million wild lights at the Detroit Zoo. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Enjoy the holiday classic A Christmas Carol at Meadowbrook, and the Wayne County Light Fest lights up Hines Drive. Downtown Rochester shines with their big bright light show, and the Winter Wonderland will warm your holiday spirit. Step into a Christmas card from the past at Greenfield Village. Then celebrate Noel night at over 70 Midtown venues. Wicked tells the untold story of the Witches of Oz, and Cirque Dreams Holidays brings a fantasy wonderland to the Fox. Go home for the holidays at the DSO, then stroll the sparkling holiday walk at Meadowbrook Hall. Squeeze in your last 5K of the year at the Family Fun Run, then head downtown for a family celebration before the official D-Drop. Mount Clemens celebrates the new year with a bang. Then the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters entertain at the Palace. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. Have you ever wondered if some of those old churches around downtown are just as pretty on the inside as they are on the outside? Well, we've done the legwork for you as we're going to tour 3 Gothic churches that are right around Eastern Market, and they're all over 100 years old, and yes, they are beautiful. We're going to visit St. Joseph, St. Josephat, and Sweetest Heart of Mary. So come on, let's go inside. Well, Father, this is an absolutely beautiful church. Can you tell me a little bit about the history, like when was it built and some of the neat architectural points?
Well, the parish was started in 1855, but this is not the first church. This is the second church, which was built in 1872. And it is obviously in the Gothic style with a lot of German accents to it. The high altar was carved in Germany and then sent over here. And some of the stained glass windows were also made in Germany. And it is the last place in the state of Michigan where German Catholics can worship in German.
How much of this is original? A lot of it?
Pretty much everything is original here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have electricity now, which they did not have in 1872, but we actually have the gas lights were converted to electric lights. So everything looks like it did, pretty much like it did in 1872.
There's tours that are offered, or what if you want it? What if you want to
If
come
you'd
on
like
a tour?
to have a tour of the church, we don't do them individually, but if you have a group, you may call our main offices and we will book a tour for you. And we'll have a tour guide to lead you through the whole place and explain everything, and can be arranged.
St. Josephat and Sweetest Heart of Mary both are Polish descent.
Yes, well, all 3 of these parishes, you have to remember, they go back to a time when Detroit was all immigrants. So the Germans were in this section, and the Polish were in this section.
What are some of the architectural details that I can look for when I head over to the other churches?
Each one of the churches has its own architectural style. So this is Victorian Gothic from the 1870s. Sweetest Heart of Mary is Victorian Gothic from the 1890s, a little bit different. And St. Josephat, built in 1900, is in a kind of a neo-Romanesque style with some Byzantine accents. So if you know anything about architecture, those are the places to go to see these real renditions of the era. So when you do visit Sweetest Heart of Mary, one of the features that's very interesting is the light bulbs, because you have to remember the light bulb had just been invented. So they went crazy putting light bulbs all over the arches and behind the altar. And you get to St. Joseph's. Very interesting to see over there that over the high altar, they have a copy of the miraculous icon from Poland of Our Lady of Częstochowa, known as the Black Madonna.
Okay.
So that particular icon was taken to Częstochowa and touched against the miraculous icon that is kept in the monastery there, and then brought back and hung up there over the high altar. So it's a little bit of Poland right in Detroit.
So what are we standing in front of here?
Well, this is a very important altar in the church. It's the altar of St. Joseph, because this is the Church of St. Joseph. It's really quite noteworthy because it is a hand-carved, totally wooden altar. And many of the appointments in the church, the communion rail and the other altars, the pulpit, the confessionals, were all carved by a German immigrant who came to Detroit in the 1800s. There's a great deal of artwork throughout the entirety of the church.
Yeah.
It's really worth coming to see, just for the artwork and the history.
Yeah, exactly.
And not to mention the religious dimension.
Well, thank you so much for
My
taking
pleasure.
the time, and I'm off to tour the other churches.
Wonderful.
Now I'm inside of St. Josephat, and this is that beautiful church that I'm sure you've driven by a million times off of 75, just on the west side near downtown Eastern Market in Canfield. They've got 5 altars, and as Father Brokowski mentioned, they've got the Black Madonna at the front altar, and it's just gorgeous. There's artwork, the beautiful stained glass windows. The domes and the arches here are very reflective of the Victorian Romanesque architecture, and not to mention it just has a very Victorian feel to it comparative to the Gothic feel that we had at St. Joseph's. Isn't this main altar gorgeous? And there's so much ornate detail. I bet you can see something different every time you look at it. Well, I don't want to say that we saved the best for last, but what I will say is that the Sweetest Heart of Mary, this magnificent church, was hailed as one of Michigan's most beautiful Victorian buildings and as the largest and grandest Polish church in all of the United States. Well, here are the light bulbs that Father Brokowski was talking about. I think he said there's like 450 light bulbs up there. They're all exposed. And then you'll also see the chandeliers throughout here. They're Tiffany chandeliers outlined with the exposed light bulbs as well. Really a sign of the times of what was really happening at the forefront. And then, of course, you've got all this beautiful, beautiful hand-carved white wood back here. It's just mind-boggling. Well, we took you on a tour of 3 beautiful churches today, but something that we came across at the Sweetest Heart of Mary was this brochure, the Detroit Historic Churches Association. And it lists 21 beautiful historic churches that are all downtown. It maps them all out for you, so you can go pick this up and tour some of the beautiful Gothic churches we have downtown by yourself.
Things are happening in Detroit that are going to reinvent the American city.
Those of us who have been here a long time can tell you that it's never been more vibrant.
And it really represents the future, what the future can be and what the future is becoming.
Well, Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you would like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D.
To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.